Let's jump into what you've got to look forward to next week. There's 4 events happening. First of all, we're kicking off on Tuesday the 22nd at 2 o'clock UK time, Amit Kapoor live from India, where we're actually going to be exploring light and perspective in a beautiful boat scene. It's totally free to attend. If you're interested in joining this live webinar, you literally click this link and book your place. Following that, on the Wednesday, we've got an exclusive patron Q&A with myself and all our lovely patrons, where we have a good old chinwag. But more than that, we're actually going to be launching all our upcoming events in July. So, and talking about the upcoming new artists. We've also got some amazing giveaways, which include art materials that are totally free, and as well as some unlocked workshops, which have quite a big value, that are free as well. So do join in there and you can find out all about it. The next day, a watercolor special with myself, and where I'm actually going to be looking back over almost 200 shows with almost 50 artists, professional artists, over the last year or so, and we've covered a lot of ground with lots of different things with regards to watercolour. So I'm actually going to be exploring how I would use some of the things that we've done, some of the techniques from perspective, composition, value studies, lots of little tidbits that I've learnt over the year, and where you can access those through our video library. The next day, really excited about this one. Joe Dowden, an amazing watercolour artist, is actually going to be painting what we've called a blossom pond. It's going to be exploring lots and lots of different techniques in this scene. As you can see, it's a very appropriate one for this time of year. But rather than me explain all about this, let me just hand over, I think, to Joe.
Hi, I'm Joe Dowden, and I'm running a workshop next Thursday, June the 24th at 3:30 p.m. UK time on Zoom. This is what we'll be painting. I'm putting a photograph of it over there. That's a much larger painting that was published in one of my books a few years ago, and people really seem to love it. So I'm going to explain how to do it. There's a lot of masking, very simple step-by-step procedure for painting this blossom, and lots of other techniques we'll be covering, and it'd be nice to see you there. Goodbye.
So that was a lovely introduction from Joe. Thank you, Joe. And obviously, if you are interested in taking part in this workshop, you simply click this link here and it'll go through to Joe's shop, and that's where you can book your live webinar ticket. If we head back to the live events section now, that's where we reach the end of the week. But let's have a look at last week's events. So let's go to our video library, and we kicked off the week actually with a bit of an unusual live stream, co-host introductory special. We are going to be introducing lots of new co-hosts around the world from different countries who are actually going to be getting on board amazing artists with different mediums, different disciplines in different time zones around the world, and you can meet some of them in this show. It's free to watch, and you can hear all about that, as well as find out how you can recommend artists to them to approach. If you've come across an amazing artist in the past and you want to learn live from them, if you pass that over to our co-hosts, they can do the rest and get in touch with them. And if we do feature one of the artists that you recommend, the amazing thing is you get a free ticket to join the workshop, so as way of a thank you to you. So it can't be bad, and you find out all about that in that co-host special. Following that, we flew to Singapore to host Marvin Chu, and this was a lovely watercolour workshop where we painted a cityscape. It was a really nice workshop because Marvin has a really good way of explaining all the different steps and why compositionally he decided to modify the reference photo that you can see here. some slight differences and why he did that, and also the color balance within the painting. So anyway, a fascinating workshop. So if you do want to watch that, if you're a patron at a relevant level, or if you want to purchase the video, you can do that here, and then once it's unlocked you can watch it as many times as you want. Following that, on Thursday, Khan Griffiths, an amazing illustrative artist who specializes in painting with tea, believe it or not, and ink, and he did some amazing experiments with water-soluble ink here on he tends to use Bockingford paper because he finds that works really well with the absorbency of the inks and everything, and created this amazing floral inspired creation. Really fun class, and you can watch that. You can watch the highlights for free in this video short. If you are a patron, you can watch the whole thing free here. So really well worth, highly recommended going and checking that out. Then following that, we headed over to Colorado to join Randy Hale, where we painted tumbling water. This was a lovely fun workshop, really nice scene, and exploring lots of different techniques for getting obviously the most out of flowing water, the backgrounds, the use of light and shade, some great techniques with the rocks that he did in the workshop. This is actually the reference photo, the actual photo we're going to be putting up soon, but if you want to check that out as well, just head over to our video library, and again you can purchase and watch that, or if you are a patron of a certain level, you'll be able to watch that soon. So that was our week, an action-packed week, and obviously an incredible roster of different events coming up very shortly. So I hope you can join us this week, and really look forward to seeing you then. Don't forget, if you want to be kept up to date with all our live streams and videos, head over to YouTube, search for Shopkeep Arty, subscribe and hit the notification bell, and that way we'll notify you every time we launch a new video and you won't miss a thing. Look forward to seeing you soon, and have a great weekend. Bye.